Welcome to Praise to the Gods, selections from the Hymns of Orpheus, part 1 of 2 on Words of Wisdom. Orpheus was an ancient spiritual master born in Thrace, a region of northern Greece, and is believed to have been the son of the Thracian king Oeagrus. After his beloved wife Eurydice died in a tragic accident, he devoted his life to spiritual understanding. His spiritual teachings focus on the belief that human souls are divine and immortal, and once these divine souls come down to earth, they become trapped in the cycle of successive rebirths. Therefore, utmost importance is placed on our actions on earth. This belief was upheld by the venerated ancient master, a compassionate vegetarian who taught his followers that refraining from animal-peopled flesh was an essential element for the salvation of humans. Orphism became a religious and spiritual movement that was very prominent in ancient Greece. Many esteemed philosophers were greatly influenced by the teachings, including Pythagoras, Plato, and Empedocles. The enlightened Greek philosopher Plato wrote about the impact of the vegetarian diet on the Orphics, or followers of Orphism, in his book, Laws. Men abstained from flesh on the grounds that it was impious to eat it, or to stain the altars of the gods with blood. It was a kind of Orphic life, as it was called, that was led by those of our kind who were alive at that time, taking freely of all things that had not life, but abstaining from all that had life. In addition to being a spiritual master, Orpheus was also a legendary musician and poet. One of his most famous works is the Hymns of Orpheus, where spiritual teachings are set in poetic form. Kind viewers, it is an honor to present to you selections from the Hymns of Orpheus. To the Moon. Here, goddess queen, diffusing silver light, bull-horned and wandering through the night, with stars surrounded, and with circuit wide, night's torch extending, through the heavens you ride. Female and male with borrowed rays you shine, and now full orb, now tending to decline. Mother of ages, fruit-producing moon, whose amber orb makes night's reflected noon. Lover of horses, splendid, queen of night, all-seeing power bedecked with starry light. Lover of vigilance, the foe of strife, in peace rejoicing and a prudent life. Fair lamp of night, its ornament and friend, who gives to nature's works their destined end. Queen of the stars, all hail, decked with a graceful robe and shining veil. Come, blessed goddess, prudent, starry, bright. Come, moony lamp, with chaste and splendid light. Shine on these sacred rites with prosperous rays, and please accept thy suppliant's mystic praise. To the clouds. Ethereal clouds through heaven's resplendent plains, who wander, parents of prolific rains, who nourish fruits whose watery frames are hurled by winds impetuous round the mighty world. All thundering, lion roaring, flashing fire, in air's wide bosom, bearing thunders dire. Impelled by every stormy, sounding gale, with rapid course along the skies you sail. With blowing winds your watery frames I call, on Mother Earth with fruitful showers to fall. To the sea, or Tethys, goddess of water. Tethys I call, with eyes cerulean bright, hid in a veil obscure from human sight. Great ocean's empress, wandering through the deep, and pleased with gentle gales the earth to sweep, whose blessed waves in swift succession go, and lash the rocky shore with endless flow, delighting in the sea serene to play, in ships exulting and the watery way. Mother of Venus, and of clouds obscure, great nurse of beasts, and source of fountains pure. O venerable goddess, hear my prayer, and make benevolent my life thy care. Send, blessed queen, to ships a prosperous breeze, and waft them safely over the stormy seas. To the Mother of the Gods. Mother of gods, great nurse of all, Draw near, divinely honored, and regard my prayer. Thou sway the scepter of the pole divine, and the world's middle seat, much famed, is thine. Hence earth is thine, and needy mortals share their constant food from thy protecting care. From thee at first, both gods and men arose. From thee, the sea and every river flows. Vesta and source of good, thy name we find, to mortal men rejoicing to be kind. For every good to give, thy soul delights. Come, mighty power, propitious to our rights. Celestial, ancient, life-supporting maid, passionate goddess, give thy supplying aid. With joyful aspect on our incense shine, and please accept the sacrifice divine. To Proserpine, goddess of spring, daughter of Jove, almighty and divine, come, blessed queen, and to these rites incline. Only begotten, Pluto's honored wife, O venerable goddess, source of life, the dancing hours attend thee, essence bright, all ruling, bearing heavenly light, illustrious, horned, of a bounteous mind, alone desired by those of mortal kind. O vernal queen, whom grassy plains delight, sweet to the smell and pleasing to the sight, whose holy form in budding fruits we view, earth's vigorous offspring of a various hue, espoused in autumn, life and death alone, to mortals from thy power is known. Here, blessed goddess, send a rich increase of various fruits from earth with lovely peace. Send health with gentle hand and crown my life with blessed abundance, free from noisy strife. Last in extreme old age, the prey of death, dismiss we willing to the realms beneath, to thy fair palace and the blissful plains, where happy spirits dwell and Pluto reigns. To Ceres, goddess of agriculture, O universal mother, Ceres famed, August, the source of wealth and various named, great nurse, all bounteous, blessed and divine, who joyous in peace to nourish corn is thine. Goddess of seed, of fruits abundant, fair, harvest and threshing are thy constant care, who dwells in Eleusina's seats retired, lovely, delightful queen by all desired, and gave to humans what nature's wants require, with plenteous means of bliss which all desire, in verdure flourishing in honor bright, assessor of great Bacchus, bearing light, rejoicing in the reaper's sickles kind, whose nature lucid earthly pure we find, prolific venerable nurse divine, thy daughter loving, holy Proserpine. Only begotten, much producing queen, all flowers are thine, and fruits of lovely green. Bright goddess, come, with summer's rich increase, swelling and pregnant, leading smiling peace. Come, with fair concord and imperial health, and join with these a needful store of wealth.
Vegan, because pretending that we don't know animal people raising is bad for the climate is cowardice.
Gracious viewers, it was a joy to have you with us today for Words of Wisdom.